Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another video. So plenty of mods have already released for high school years, helping to fix and improve the pack, and I've actually started setting up for my high school years Let's Play, though first I wanted to use the tool mod to improve the world of Copperdale. Even though I'm already loving this world, I think it could still be better, especially with better integration from previous packs, and even adding some modded content. And I finished that last night, and I'm really excited to do a video about it. I think it's going to be quite interesting, because now Copperdale has so much more stuff to do, and there's less empty space, there's just more purpose to just exploring this world, so I think it is going to be a lot more fun to play in. However, one mod I want to talk about is not even out yet, but I'm still super excited for it because it's addressing my biggest problem with high school years so far, aside from the bugs of course, and that is active classrooms, because there's almost nothing for you to actually do. Sure, you can prank the whiteboard before or after the lesson, but during the lesson, you really just sit there watching your sim do whatever. You may get a chance card that can affect your performance, but other than that, it's not what I expected when I've been asking for active classrooms for the past few years. Well, enter ChipSim, who's working on multiple mods for high school years that all look really interesting, including the possibility of extreme weather conditions such as heat waves leading to students getting the day off, a locker mod that will introduce improvements such as actually being able to have its own inventory that you can store stuff in, and assigning lockers to NPCs specifically, and also looks like the possibility of actually going to after-school activities like an active career. But she is posting quite a bit of progress towards a mod that will drastically improve active classrooms. She did make this Twitter thread and is adding more to it as she goes along. I'm doing some quick tests to see if I can enable other interactions while attending class, and it seems to be possible. Still need to do some further testing though, and look into adding consequences for not paying attention. Chatting to other students sitting close to you, for example, or some other interactions you can do while sitting. I might also look into making the schedule a bit more interesting and interactive if possible. Doing some testing, and think I found a way to make the teacher react to your sims not paying attention in class. I'm thinking about adding more consequences than getting detention each time you mess up as well. Yeah, that is really great. I remember that is one point that I kept bringing up. I wish there were ways for the teacher to punish your students while they're in class if they're not paying attention. Next, ChipSim says, oh, and the closer you're sitting to the teacher, the more likely you will be to get caught. Similar to trying to avoid detention, having a good relationship with the teacher will also help you avoid consequences. Yes, this is the stuff that should have been there from the start. That's just so clever too, just having that mechanic there where it actually matters where your sims sit. Little progress update. I added a little icon and tooltip to the interactions you can do in class so you know which interactions will work together. So you can actually hover over do homework and it says this interaction can be done while in class. You can now also talk to your classmates during the lessons, but the teacher might not be amused by this behavior. It's taking so long because I need to edit a lot of files to make them compatible and add unique interactions for the teacher scolding the students based on their behavior. Like mentioned before, you don't instantly get detention for disturbing the class, but if you annoy the teacher repeatedly, they will give you detention. I figured this would prevent your sims from getting expelled too quickly. And then we have the notification saying, that's it, I'm fed up with your behavior in class, you'll stay after school, and think about how you should behave in class during detention. Yes, actually Mortimer Goth who got caught. I don't want to hear your excuses, Mr. Goth. I'll confiscate your phone. It is cut off at the end there, but in a previous screenshot it does say you can have your phone back at the end of the school day. And lastly, ChipSim tweeted at me saying, oh, and I got the animation working. showing a teacher shushing the students in class. See, there you go. That is part of the essential classroom experience of some unruly students talking and getting shushed by the teacher. Because I had requested a shushing animation from the teacher earlier in the thread, and that maybe she could use the one from Movie Hangout stuff, which you can see at the very beginning of the trailer. But I wasn't sure if it could be done standing up, but I guess it can be. So that is all at the time of this recording. I don't know when exactly this mod is going to release, but I'm sure the wait is going to be worth it, and that it'll make my Let's Play so much better, especially with being able to simulate some classroom drama. I will leave a link to ChipSim's Twitter in the video description below, so you can also follow her latest updates. Overall, I feel like High School Years is very quickly becoming one of those packs where the quality is so different between vanilla and modded that whenever I do another tier list of all the Sims 4's packs so far, that I would have to say like, oh, High School Years would be in this tier vanilla, but modded? Oh, no, it's definitely higher. Because, I mean, mods in general do make The Sims better, but with The Sims 4, there are some packs out there like Dine Out and My Wedding Stories and Bust the Dust Kit where it is a huge difference. For example, with Carl's Dine Out Reloaded mod, it makes the restaurant so much more playable, because for me, it was very hit or miss before that mod came out. Sometimes they worked fine, and then other times it was just awful, and the chefs wouldn't even just do their jobs, they just stand outside at the edge of the lot. So yeah, that's one example. And then with the Bust the Dust Kit, one aspect of it that annoys me so much is when your house is not dirty, there's those sparkles that go almost constantly. I think that alone would have caused me to just disable that kit entirely if that mod did not exist. So I'm very grateful that the modding community exists for this game, because they really do a lot of hard work to just make our games better in their own free time, might I add. And yeah, it's a great thing to just see going, because I've been using mods and custom content as well since the Sims 1 days, so yeah, definitely some really cool stuff that has come out for each. But that's basically it, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think of this mod, and is there anything in particular that you'd like to see in it? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!